The Morning Insiders are digging into red light cameras and promises. An activist got hundreds of candidates for aldermen to sign a pledge years ago to fight the cameras if elected. 6 of those candidates are now aldermen. Vince Gerasole asked them if they've lived up to their signatures on these certificates.
By 2012, Chicago's red light camera system was at the center of a bribery scandal. Charges the lights were rigged in the city's favor and public outrage.
We saw that it was really hurting people, especially poor people.
It's what led Mark Wallace to establish the Citizens to Abolish Red Light Cameras.
We have privatized public safety and turned it into a profit system.
Come 2015, in a year of aldermanic elections, 200 candidates signed his pledge that they would advocate to repeal the red light camera ordinances.
It was very easy because it was during a campaign.
6 of those signatures belong to current city council members: Leslie Hairston, Roderick Sawyer, Pat Dowell, Derek Curtis, David Moore, and Anthony Beal. It's now 2019, and those red light cameras are still up and running at 300 locations throughout the city. A ticket will cost you $100, and last year the city issued about 500,000 tickets. So we thought this was a good time to check in with those politicians and see if they feel they lived up to the pledge. Do you think everyone did all they could?
Yes, I think we did all we could. I mean, it just was not enough popular support for it at that time.
Alderman Roderick Sawyer's response was repeated time and time again. He says he introduced legislation to sunset the cameras that went nowhere.
Had it passed, it would have sunsetted by now and have been eliminated.
Alderman Derek Curtis signed too. The people who ask politicians to sign these pledges feel that you didn't work hard enough to work against red light cameras.
But I feel that they also have to be in the seat that we're standing in also.
Do you remember signing the pledge?
I do.
Organizers say Alderman Leslie Hairston actually asked to sign the pledge. Have you been able to advocate as best as you can to eliminate red light cameras?
Well, let's put it this way. There was not an administration that was receivable to that. I actually voted against the red light cameras.
You did sign this pledge that said you'd work to eliminate red light cameras.
Absolutely.
But they're still here.
They're still there.
Alderman David Moore told us reforms that include countdown clocks and longer yellow lights made the cameras easier to accept.
And my purpose for eliminating them because it was a trap. The trap piece is taken care of. It's not a trap anymore.
City council members say the cameras also enhance safety, but they have also been removed from some 80 questionable locations. Alderman Anthony Beal insists that's keeping his word.
We reform the process, and so if you do that, I still think our conscience is clear.
Think about that the next time you're waiting for the light to change. Vince Gerasole, CBS 2 News.
Alderman Pat Dowell refused to talk to Vince on camera, saying it wasn't necessary to address the issue, in her opinion.